Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Format in your paper helps organizing appropriately your ideas and also helps reading smoothly your paper by other people. So this is the cover, this is the title of your research. You may, the size may use the size that you like, but it should be capitalized here, colon, and capital letter after the colon. So this is the subtitle. Now, also you should use this for administrative reasons, your name and also the name of your teacher, also the logos of your institution. Now, immediately after there is dedication. Dedication, it is size 14, all the time, Times New Roman. So we shouldn't talk about this. And it is bold, and it is in the middle. But here you may use, so it is 16, you may use the size that you would like because this is a dedication. It can be also decorated in a way that you would like. You dedicate this research to somebody you would like to receive this. Now, acknowledgement, you thank the people who have helped you, and here you apply the requirements, the rules of paragraph writing. There is indentation 1 centimeter, double space. You may use 1.5 if you would like, but preferred 2. Okay, preferred 2. It's better. Now let's go to abstract and then abstract. So please keep these in order. Abstract, we don't indent in abstract, but we use 12, and it is fully capitalized. It is majuscule. Here you summarize your thesis in one paragraph. Now, then comes table of contents, and pay attention here that we use Arabic numbers. Okay, not here. For dedication, for paratext, we use small Roman numbers, but for the body of your research, we use numbers. Now, here we use numbers in numbering the chapters. Chapter number 1, it is 14. Time New Roman is bold, and there is here subheading, capitalize the first letter, but 1.1, it means chapter number 1, the first section, second section, third section. Here, so everybody should have introduction, but within the introduction, you may choose a title for these. You may say context and problem statement. Here you may say structure of research. It depends here. You may choose. You shouldn't. You are not obliged to follow this order. And then comes after introduction. You are obliged to talk about review of the literature. But here also you've got. It depends on your research, the issue of your research. There may be theories, theory 1, theory 2, or no theories but previous studies or literature in general. It depends here also on your research. Methods, also here we talk about methodology, the way you have conducted your research. And likewise here you may say, you may choose translation if you are working on translation, questionnaires, reviews, tools, other tools of analysis. Here concepts and interviews or questionnaires or, okay, so what is important is that should be here. Please don't put practical part because everything here is practical, so you choose a title for this. Either you say methodology or sometimes you may find, so in chapter number 3, analysis, analysis of results. And then there may be subtitles, okay, and subheadings. Results subsection, and here it is subheading. So subheading within subheading. So it is subheading, okay? And then, okay, we go to 5, interpretation. Interpretation means discussion. You may choose one of these. And here, normally, it's not 5.11, but you may have 5.1, and then these are subheadings, and then conclusion and bibliographic. After that, you put lists of tables, figures, and abbreviations. You may have 1, 2, or 3 of them, or none of them. Okay, you may put them in one page if you have just a few numbers, or you may put each one in one page if you have a list, a large list. Now, as I said, this is the Roman numbers, but when you go into introduction, it starts number 1. Okay, so you see, we go. So here, as you see here, the headings and subheadings and subheadings are all flushed to the left. Nothing is in the milieu of the page, or in the center of the page. This is 12. This is the only one. The title of the chapter, only one in 14, but all others are in 12 and capitalized words. No capitalization for prepositions, no capitalization for coordinators and articles, the and an. No capitals for that. So let's go to paragraph. So you see here, paragraph is indented 1 centimeter here, and double spaced, as we said. No ajoute, no space between paragraphs, and it is justified. It is justified here, so that it can be beautifully organized here. Now, between two paragraphs, there is no space. No space here. So if you put like this, it will see that there is space between paragraphs, and so on. I'm saying this because sometimes I find empty space like this, and I don't know where does this sentence or phrase or clause belong to. That's why I'm insisting on formatting from the beginning. So that's why the supervisor wastes time formatting the paragraphs so that can be readable. So we go like this. So this is the second chapter, paragraphs. So second, and so on. Now suppose that you have other numbers. You can, or just signs like this. You can just put them also flush to the left. Okay, flush, not in the middle. Okay, just flush to the left. So suppose, okay, another one, and so on. Okay, fine. Don't put numbers here. If you have a list, a long list of these things, you can use these. You can use also. Okay, this is preferable. Just these. So you see here results. Interpretation and discussion, conclusion. There is no ender or subheading in conclusion. Just 1 page or 2 pages summarizing the whole of your research, plus recommendations and also future research on the basis of the results of your research, and pay attention to formatting your paragraphs. I repeat that semicolon, like this, is considered a full stop. So this is not, a paragraph is a series of related what? So it's not complete, so it is false, okay? Now we go to Arabic. You may have Arabic in your paper. You use Time New Romans, but 14 because it needs bigger size. 14. Now let's go to pictures. Pictures are called figures. So it is, you put it in the middle, in the center, and under the picture you give it, you describe it. So first you give it figure number 1. So you see here it is, the whole description is 11, and this one, figure number 1, dot is bold and also in italics. And here you describe what you have inside. Not this is a picture. No, just give a summary of what you have here. Under the figure. Now, if you have a table, the title of the table is over the table itself. So if you put it under, no problem, but it's better that you learn these criteria from the beginning. And the same thing, it is 11, bold, full dot, and then you summarize as a title. You summarize what you have here as a title. Now, the bibliography should start on a new page, okay? And you organize, you classify, you rank your references in terms of in alphabetic order. So you see L, S, and so on. Now here, family name and first name, just the first letter of the first name. Then Anderson, M, dot, between brackets, the date, and the title of the book. This is the edition. The title of the book with the first letter of the first word capitalized. So this is APA. You can check with APA style of citation. Now, Sadiqi, F, Fatima, and then in Naji, M, it means Muha, and so on. So a grammar. I'm going to send you this template so that you can use, and I wish you success. Thanks.